Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020. This is Career Mode episode number 52. We continue on with the Tour de France. We're into the back half of it. It's already stage number 13. Surprisingly, it's going so fast. But of course, it's been mostly sprint stages thus far. And I don't have any proper sprinters, but what we do have is one, Alves Machado, who has been one heck of a beast in this race so far. Now, what Alves Machado has done, and today is in a strong position to do something about as well. He was the KOM wearer for most of the race up until, well, just recently, this last stage. He went from first with 5 points because there hadn't been any big climbs until now. Last stage finished on one big steep climb. We were hoping Tentoni could pick up some points in that classification. Could not get a good finish. He had a -3 race day condition yesterday. But today, we're going to send him in the break for the first time. Also, Alves Machado, well, what he has done thus far, besides wearing that KOM jersey up until yesterday, is he's picked up points over and over and over again in the points classification up to the situation he now sits in. He's second place. So we are targeting the green jersey without ever getting near a stage victory. So Alves Machado, well, we're going to send him forward. We're going to send everybody forward because that's what I do. But we're going to send him forward with a little extra gusto here to try to fight through the field. Now that he's not wearing a jersey, he's not sitting on the front row, starting dead center, easily taking off and getting in the break every day. I want him in the break today because there are 2 sprint points before we do any serious climbing, which there are 4 back-to-back monster climbs today. Holy cow, big day coming. But Alves Machado, well, 20 points. He can go grab 40 points, maybe. We want those 40 points. He won't be anywhere near that finish line and the 20 points there at the end, but he could get the 40 points here if we can get him into the break. Just 3 minor climbs to get through. He's not going to attack those anymore because it is one Tentoni who is going to target that. Now, Alves Machado, loving how he's looking today because he's got a +1. He is now to the point where he is tired, where he does not recover well. It's late enough into the tour that Alves Machado, with a 64 recovery, expected is a -1 every day. But if I could get him into the break and get some of these sprint points early on throughout the course of this stage, we could see ourselves wearing that green jersey in Paris. Tentoni, meanwhile, though, he's only got 3 points. Did not collect any yesterday, sadly. That hurt because he's got some GC riders to contend with. However, today, my oh my, are there some points available. Not much early on, just 5 points. That's all Alves Machado has, and had the jersey until a day ago. So 5 points, pretty good. But then, the good stuff starts. Cat 1, 10 points, 10 points, 20 points on an alls category, and 20 at the finish as well. So 60 points available. Even if he doesn't win at the end of the stage, which it would be nice. It would be so nice if he does. But if he makes it through 3 climbs, that's 40 points. 40 points right there, plus these 5. 45 points available, potentially, to Tentoni today. So, he somehow, amazingly, fortunately, is right at the front. We're going to sprint from the off. German, I'm going to ride with him. Let's get this thing started. I want him to just get that front wheel. Now sit. So Tentoni off and up the road. Nice advantage already. Here's Rodriguez. That's somebody I could send. He is somebody I actually could send up the road. I don't want to risk sending 3 guys, though. Alves Machado is the other one that I'm going to send with him today. Tentoni, he's going to sit. He's not going to work. We're going to save him to potentially go for the stage. And so far, because Tentoni, 13 minutes 54 seconds behind, with an 81 mountain rating, he is a threat. He is a major threat. But with 13 minutes and 54 seconds behind, He is no longer a threat of any kind. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that he is away.
There's a breakaway.
Kevin Vermark, equally 22 minutes behind. Nobody cares about him either. But here comes a whole bunch of riders. And look who has not made his way through yet. With all those guys already out front. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. We're going to set you to relay. 26 seconds. 12 riders coming. Here come some more. Finally, we're starting to see Amanatoglu and Alves Machado to the front. Toglu, go ahead and sit up and protect Rodriguez, I guess. And Alves Machado, we're going to wait for a chance here to get you away from the field. These guys not chasing hard, so Alves Machado, I think,
some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that
there
there is a breakaway.
He's going to have a hard time making this break right now.
It's a good moment to show
But
the
he
team
does open that
colors.
gap, already bridges it, makes contact with these guys right away, but he's such a poor climber. We're already on the base of this first climb. Alves Machado is going to have a really hard time keeping the tempo that he needs. Meanwhile, Tentoni, I'm going to ride with him because it's only 1K to the top, and I want him to go claim this thing. It's 2 points. There you go, over the top. All right, here is his competition. Go down a 72 hill, and Quinn Simmons, 81 on that hill rating for him. Holy cow, that's going to be tough on these first 3 climbs to beat Simmons. But later on with the 73 mountain, no problem. But for these first 3 climbs, Tentoni, we are set to 99. I want you to sprint this out. Sprint this out. Oh yeah, he's got the advantage of being up there first. 2 points for Tentoni. That's 5. That's a good start. That is an excellent start. Adam Yates leads with 20 because of that final climb. He won the stage. But this is where you get things moving. Go ahead and go back to relay again. And now we focus on... actually, let's focus on these guys for just a second. I've got the option to protect one more. Let's go ahead and use Spanish Heck to do that. Okay, you guys should be good to go now. And here is Alves Machado in chase. He's not far ahead of the peloton. We've got to keep working, but he'll be over the top here momentarily. Ease off the pressure. Not a very good downhill rating. Wow, look at how big that gap opened up. He was going to 92, but that 61.60 is so bad. But if we can make contact properly, he's only 17 seconds ahead of the peloton. He is the last one off the front. Cannot let him go too far here. Tentoni, how you guys looking? Yeah, no, you're fine. He is somehow still at the front, though. 41 seconds. He's opened up the gap, but he's got to bridge this. Get up here. Latour is here. Kwiatkowski is here. Zagira. There is some... Scoins is here. Martinez? Holy cow, he should be a GC contender. There are a lot of really, really strong climbers here. Tentoni has a lot of competition. He will not be claiming all of these climbs at all. Alves Machado's out a minute and a half, but he is running out of energy if he's going to bridge this gap. At this point, there's nothing left in the tank. He has got to just go full gas and try to get up there. Tentoni, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. And maybe, just maybe. No, I can't. It's 2.8K. It's 2.8K. You cannot sit up right now, Tentoni. It's only 1 point, though. It is only 1 point. If anything, he should just sit up. Minute 53 for Alves Machado, but he is a minute behind these guys, and they're about to hit another climb. He is in serious, serious trouble. I'm trying to make this now. Tentoni has a chance to go for this point. It could attack right now and take it, but it's 1 point. I am not worried about that 1 point. Let those guys attack it out. Who is interested? There's only 3. Martinez, 77-77. Jenny is 73s, and Nick Egg. There's going to be a lot of competition on these climbs. Tentoni already conserving energy and giving Alves Machado a chance to catch up, but he is losing time on these hills massively and without energy. So he's down to, okay, it's back up to 2 minutes, but he's 2 minutes behind. So can he get up the road? Descent coming, so he'll get a chance to recover a little bit. Let's try to get him some energy. Maintain position. We're going to ride with him. I want Tentoni to sit on for a while. We're already coming up on that category 3, so I cannot focus on Alves Machado too long here. He's out to 2.5 minutes away from the field, so I mean he's looking good there. But we're already starting to climb, and Tentoni, it's 4.5K. Get up the pack a little bit, get in position. I want you to just pull it. Dang, this is going to be crazy. 3.5K to go. Focus on this climb. Don't want to burn too much energy on it. It's the real points are coming on the next climbs. Tentoni under 3K. Gentle, gentle. Just ease up towards the front. 2.5K. Alves Machado. I'm going to put him on auto for a little bit, see what happens. Alright. He's out front, but that's okay. He's not hurting himself right now. Coming up on 1K. Start to accelerate a little bit. Accelerate a little more. Accelerate a little harder. Accelerate a little harder. And now attack. Attack, attack. Okay, Jenny is going to come over the top, but he'll get 1 point. He was definitely before Schultz, right?
The breakaway has got more than a good lead. The pack is going to have to react.
He still has 5.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy
no
with the
way
breakaway.
Was he beat on that climb. He was clearly ahead of him. Yeah, he got a point. And he got 2 points. That's 3 points. He has 3 points. That's 6. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6, not 5. Alves Machado has recovered a bit, but he's gone back to the field. He's gone back to the field. What I want to do now that he's recovered a little bit, I don't want him coming back to the field. But it's not going to matter. There's 20 riders ahead of him. Alves Machado is not going to get any points if he is 21st. I mean, you got to be in the top 15 to get anything. Got to be top 15 to get anything. What I need now, I need help, and let's make that happen. Jermon, go, buddy. Take him up there. You got plenty of distance to go. Let's see what happens with this.
That's
now,
really
Jermon.
a punchy attack.
Alves Machado, sit on. Okay. Let's see if we can get these guys away.
The pack is beginning to cut the lead. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
No. Wait for him. Wait for him. There you go. Okay. Okay. Alves Machado, you're going to need to sit on. Let's go ahead and get water. Let's give you a chance to recover for a moment. No. Oh, come on. No water for anybody else. Let's take care of that, though. Rodriguez, you're going to go get water. Sprint. He can't sprint right now. So, Jermon, wait. Okay, you're going to have to wait. Gonna have to wait. Protect him. You're going to ride off together. Here in just a moment. I think we're going to miss out on this first sprint point, but we should be able to recover quick enough to go after the second sprint point.
The Peleton seems to want to wind the breakaway back in.
Recovery's
Now
on.
they're riding,
Now,
and the
Tentoni,
gap
grab
is
yourself
melting
some water.
away.
So we're going to miss out on the first sprint point, but we can still get 20 points today. Still get 20. So Alves Machado just needs a little more energy. Rodriguez just finally got the water. Alves Machado, come on. Recover, buddy. Recover. There we go. Now he's recovering quickly. Still coming with water. Rodriguez taking a long time here. All right. Recovery close enough now. So, we're going to get you, try a 79. Lead out Alves Machado. And we're going to attack. 4 minutes is a huge gap to try to cover. But we're going to give it a shot. Get over here on this edge. Alves Machado, come on. There we go. Nope, not everybody. Just these two. Attack.
Several riders are attempting to break away.
Okay, gap. Gap is open. Okay, ride together for a while. Let's see what happens with this gap. Alright, they're down to 3.5 minutes on the front. Field, a little over 30 seconds back. 37. 45. Gap's opening. Down to 3:16. So we are closing the gap. Out to a minute. Okay, now Alves Machado, you lower your effort. Actually, just sit on.
The pace is really hot, so for the moment, we shouldn't see too many attacks.
It's over a minute now. Yeah, slow down, slow down. Gone a minute and a half away, but it's still 2:10 to the group. And Alves Machado just struggling today. And he is struggling today. And he's on a +1. Yeah, don't lose him. Don't lose him. Yeah, we're already coming up on it. And he's lost him. Alright, well, in that case, we go auto. We go auto. Anybody else back here? Do your thing. Get yourself some water. Oh, you guys are back together. That's good. You don't need both to have water, but okay.
Look, the pack is
before we hit the
its foot off
climb,
the gas. The team
Rodriguez,
leaders
go
can't
get
be too
water.
worried about the breakaway.
Why did I send Rodriguez? Alright, here we go. Tentoni, base of the climb. 20 riders in the break. All sorts of strong climbers here with a real shot. Now, Tentoni, I sent him to get water ages ago. He didn't. I don't know what happened. I told him to get water before the sprint point. Well before the sprint point.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the
Tentoni's
pack.
fresh
They
compared to
obviously
the
don't
others.
have
The
anybody in the
pace, though,
breakaway
you can
group.
see
We're now at the
already
halfway
doing some
stage.
damage. We're
It's
down
a
to
good time
10K
take
on the
some
climb.
food. It looks like the pack has bitten the dust collectively, but the riders would seem to be okay to carry on.
Don't need to go over the top first, though there is plenty of time to recover. We're going to see this group thin out a little bit. Alves Machado German already back into the Peleton.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The Peleton has significantly increased its speed.
Rodriguez, last one coming through, almost to Zeta here. Okay, Tentoni, group's down to 19. First rider dropped. 5K to go to the top. Four and a half K to go. And we're seeing the first guys try to move from the back to the front.
Going to be making too many friends today.
And look at the damage. I mean, Tentoni's already, he's on a +2. We're already seeing this group really hurt each other. This is definitely not coming back together. These riders that are getting dropped, we're not going to see them again. German, Alves Machado already out the back, down to 6. Latour, Martinez, Izaguirre, Egg, Kengert. 5 of the 6 that have already got the attention on this one as the threats. 1.7K to go. Points for all 6. Oh, not 77. I'm trying to speed you up. Thank you, game. 1K. Tentoni. Okay. Ease to the front. Ease to the front. We want those points. 400 meters. And he's across the top first. That's going to put him in the lead. That is going to put him in the lead of this competition. Tentoni. Oh, no, that was a 10-pointer. That was a 10-pointer. My bad. He's got 16 now.
So now it's the descent. It's less physically exhausting than a climb, but it's more stressful as the riders must choose their trajectory
Just
well
4 riders
and
left
maintain
here.
a good position on the bike.
Martinez, Tentoni, Izagira, it's Jan, not Gorka, and Kingert. Now, we've got riders back here, but I am so not worried about these guys.
This climb is feared
I'll let
by
them
many
do their
riders.
thing.
The percentages are very high.
I'm going to let them all just do their thing. Because we ride with Tentoni today. 6-man break. Latour, Egg back onto the group. Looks like one rider might regain contact with us. But these 7, this is it for this next climb. So we've already greatly thinned this out. And Tentoni, meanwhile, has fully recovered. We are totally focused on these climbs and on this jersey. He is really benefiting from this because he's not contributing where the others are. And at the end, we could be thinking about the stage. Okay, Genius is the one who has regained contact, but he is struggling and we're already starting to climb. So say hello to the Cofidis rider, but you can say goodbye here shortly. All right.
A rider is down.
Things are changing now that we're climbing. Much shorter climb here. We're already down to the final 9 kilometers. It's not too steep right now. We'll say that at 6 degrees. It is going to intensify. It's Latour who's doing the work right now. Saving myself for the later stages. Now, Zeta is Group A2, so nobody left in the Peleton. So this is all Tentoni from here. Down to 6. Told you to say hello and goodbye to Geniez for good reason. He's already gone. And now none of those riders will be seen again. The only riders we may see are whatever's left of the Peleton by the time we get up. 6K to go. Plenty of climbing still to come. Speed it up for a little bit. Nobody looking to be struggling right now. Under 5K. Martinez working at the front. He's the only one working at the moment. It's good for me. 3K to go. Not as much recovery towards the next climb, so we don't want to go too hard, but here comes the attack.
The Entente in the escape group is far from cordial. There are a couple of riders who want to go it
It
alone.
leaves one rider behind. We got 2 riding off now. Tentoni just taking this one a little more tactically smart. Izagira, Martinez, Tentoni. Might go second over the top if Martinez goes first, but looks like he's going to make it. There we go. We sit on. So, Danny Martinez and
The
Tentoni,
riders
the only
must
ones
be
left.
careful. This downhill is known to be very dangerous.
Recovery is ongoing now, starting anyway. Not much of a descent. Like I said, this is not going to be a full recovery at all. Zeta is 10 minutes and 50 seconds behind, but it's Group A12 that he is in now. Yanni Zagira has regained his position back with the group. Martinez, the only one working though. 30 seconds ahead. We got one rider close on. He's only 20 seconds behind. But Tentoni nearly complete on his recovery before we head into the big one. So far we have picked up 23 points on the day, giving us 26 total, putting me in the virtual lead of the KOM. But there are still 40 points available in the climbs to come. Can we see? No. Where the Peleton is? No idea for sure. 14 seconds to Kangert. Wow, surprising he is the rider that is off our wheel. Egg Latour, what's going on, buddy? All the way back in 6th, Group E4. Peleton somewhere behind that, so there's at least about a minute 20 or more to wherever the Peleton is. No idea for sure. Zeta and Rodriguez are so far behind at 11.5 minutes that there's no telling, because there's 11 groups between them and the Peleton. So far, played smart.
The riders are in a portion
really well
above
for us.
10%.
Okay, now it is Kangert back in.
Tige Benut has fallen.
Bookman
Falling behind.
and
A
apparently
team leader is
Benut
falling behind.
have fallen.
Famous Roglic has fallen.
Oof, Hershey, Podjakar, all going down. A bunch of major contenders have gone down on the descent. They've got to be on the descent as we begin the climb. So that is massive. Tentoni, we're going to grab water. 44k to go. That should be enough to get us to the end. We have a minute gap. Now it's come back together slightly. Let's check again. There it is. There's the Peleton. They are 2 minutes and 37 seconds behind, but they are greatly decreased in size. You can see all of those contenders there, but all those names we just saw in that fall, the other group of contenders, the other third compared to this group right here of main contenders, are down. That hurts their power to chase. 2.5 minute gap. None of us are working right now. None of us are working. We have got to work. We have got to work. The gap cut down to 1.5 minutes in an instant. We're going right back to the Peleton. Can't do that. Cannot do that. It's down to 48 seconds. I start working. Martinez and Izaguirre both work as well. And we drop Kangert once again. He's already swept up by the Peleton. It's down to 35 seconds. Izaguirre looks to be struggling. 7k to go. It's 40 seconds.
The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%.
Getting to the top of this
current pace is a
climb
bit too docile
first
for some
is
riders
really,
who are looking
really
to create a
important.
breakaway.
We've been caught. Sergio Higuita is now here. This should be their job to do the attack from here, and not me. Now it's 6 riders. We've been caught. Time to sit on. Let somebody else take over the duties. 6 riders, 9 chasing. Enrique Mas, Kruiswijk are here. Is Kruiswijk riding on?
Watch out! A team leader is falling behind.
He's riding off. I hate how this game does that. I hate how this game does that sometimes.
Withdrawal of a rider. He seemed to have neither
Bookman
the
out of the
energy nor
race.
the courage
Bookman's
to keep
crash
going.
on the descent. He will not survive it. He will not survive it. He will survive. Yes, alive, living, heartbeat. But we have made our way to Higuita and Kruiswijk now. The lead 3 riders. We've left behind Moss. 2k to go to the top. Not much energy left, but I'm already in one of the top 3 positions as we approach the top of this climb. 45-second gap, then 35 seconds to Martinez and Izaguirre behind that. 800 meters. We will effort up just before the end here. I would like the points.
This climb features some
Okay, here we go.
dreadful
Here we go.
percentages.
Come on, Tentoni. Come on, Tentoni. There you go. To the front. To the front. We want to stay in the group. And over the top first.
We're into the downhill
20
section. The riders
points.
can take
20
a breather,
points.
but they can't let their guard drop.
And definite potential to win the stage. Recovery mode now ongoing. 45 points for Tentoni. After that, it should be 46. I don't know why they keep not counting our point on that 3rd climb. We got 2 points on the 1st climb. We got 1 point on the 3rd climb. We already have 3 points. I can count. Game doesn't seem to be able to count. $17k to go. Maybe I should get water one last time. Last climb. There we go. Alright. Check
15
in.
kilometers
Enrique
remaining.
Mas, 1 minute behind. Martinez and Izagirre now together at minute 45. Remnants of the peloton at 2:16 with Carapaz, Sivakov, Pino, Lopez, Barguil, Yates, the race leader, Demoulin, Alaphilippe, Bardet, Venepol. Those are your contenders. Okay, they want me to work. I'm okay with that. 12.5K to go in the stage. Still have my gel. Not a whole lot of energy left. We've been in the break all day. It's going to be
And
hard
now we're
to
into
beat
the
these
final
two.
climb. The
And we
riders
already
know
see
there
an
are pretty
attack.
ladies at the top.
Hagita.
And off
Catch
he
this
goes.
rider.
He's giving it one last go.
Okay, don't catch this rider. Okay, stay relay. Let's hope he's going too hard solo. Work with Kruiswijk. Kruiswijk in 81. So is Hagita. Kruiswijk resistance is a 71. Hagita has the better resistance, but we've caught up to
10
him.
kilometers remaining.
That took a lot of energy. It looks like Kruiswijk is attacking. Yes, follow
Attack
the
by
attack.
Kruiswijk.
Save your energy. Save your energy. These guys are going to ride away a bit.
Falling behind. A team leader is falling behind.
Gel, gel, gel. No, don't run out of energy. Keep
The riders
that
are in a
red.
portion above 10%.
that little bit of red. Oh, come on. Going backwards. Going backwards. All right. Gel finally kicks in. Can we recover a little? Okay, we're back into the pack on this final climb. I've been too long in the breakaway. Carapaz, Sivakov, Alaphilippe. Wow, Alaphilippe. What is his rating on mountains these days? A 77. Sivakov 82. Carapaz, yeah, there's those real contenders hanging on. And we are with Warren Barguil.
Only 5 kilometers left.
I'm now 5th. Just hanging on. 5K to go. We're able to keep pace with him, at least. That we're able to keep pace with him. Okay, Bardet. There's Yates, KOM leader right now. Moss, definitely not getting the big points on this particular stage, but we're down to the last 2 kilometers. This was too long in the breakaway. Just didn't have enough yellow bar left. I mean, you can see this is the indicator right here. He's got a 79 resistance today, but stamina's only a 68, 73. But this is what we have had left in the tank. This is what these guys have left in the tank. See how Alves, Machado, and Germán have less, even though they're 41 minutes behind. Hopefully they make the cutoff. Tentoni, already 2 minutes 45 seconds behind. Just did not have the energy to finish the stage off after spending all day in the break. But final 300 meters, Kruiswijk has won the stage. Sivakov second. Carapaz comes up through to catch, regain, get to third. Hagita slips to fourth. Alaphilippe, Yates, Bardet, Barguil, Moss. Tentoni still hangs on for 10th place, which is worth points in that KOM classification. So he'll get a little bit more. I don't know how many points you get for 10th. Might be 1 or 2 points, but it's something. Points down to, well, let's see, sprint was down to 15th. I don't know on the climb. It is 6 points. No, mountain. Only top 8. Only top 8. Wow, that drops off really fast. He did not get any points on that last climb. Kruiswijk picks up 20, so that's big for him, Sivakov, but a big thing is we want to be in the break. And it nearly works out for us already on our first go. Now, as this stage wraps up, let me briefly talk about the Tour de France. Christophe winning stage 1 was amazing. Completely unexpected. Nobody would have picked Kristoff. I'm not even sure if Kristoff would have picked Kristoff to win the stage. Of course, he's going to try, but 2 years without anything. And it was a surprise 2 years ago when he won in Paris. And that's always an indicator more of surviving, having better stamina, longevity. But winning stage 1 for a guy who is way, way, way past his prime was shocking. Now, stage 2, I actually have it on my TV right now on mute. Last I was looking, they were going up the second major climb of the day, the Torini, and I am just now glancing on for the first time. They're still climbing the Col de Torini at this time. So plenty of stage still to go on that one, so I don't know about the results, even though I might have already spotted who claimed the stage when I was checking on my YouTube page at that time. But I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see where we're at on those KOM. In the meantime, be sure to hit that like button. And you know what? If you still have not done this, it's episode 52, folks. Okay, you might not have watched all 52 of them, but you've probably watched quite a few by this point. You've probably seen my all-rounder series. You might have seen my PCM20 series. You may have checked out some of my other videos. Regardless, if you're watching this far, if you have not hit subscribe, why not? Really? I mean, if I've convinced you enough to watch to this point, no matter how many actual episodes you've seen, if you're still watching to this point, you've got to be enough of a fan of the channel to be coming back. And thank you, by the way. But do hit subscribe. It's time. Tentoni loses 3 minutes, 29 seconds on the stage. It's going to move him up the order quite a bit, 22nd, but he's 17 minutes behind. So not a threat. Not a threat. Moving up the standings, not a threat. Points, Alves Machado still second. Didn't claim any on the day, unfortunately. Couldn't quite bridge that gap. He was just way, way, way behind the Peleton. Really bad start position for him. They were too far up the road by the time he went. And then that stupid climb. He's a terrible climber. We can get breakaway points. Today was the day he should have been able to get 40 points. But start position, horrible for him today and cost him everything. But there it is. Tentoni in the lead of the KOM. Only 3 points ahead of Kruiswijk. But Kruiswijk, yeah, he's interested in the GC. Speaking of GC, where is he? Kruiswijk third. Okay, so Kruiswijk's currently third. This is good for me because he's out to win stages, not to take intermediate KOM points. So that's good. Sivikov, Yates, Gita, those guys all likewise interested in the same. Martinez, what the heck? Why Martinez? I mean, you've got to be up here, right? Is he up here now? No, he is. He's ahead of me. He's 17th, but he's 14 minutes behind. Adam Yates, 11 minutes behind. What happened, buddy? What happened? He wasn't in that crash. Roglic is 14th. Pogacar, I got to watch out for these guys. Thomas. These guys, though, a threat because they'll win final climbs. Intermediates, though, that's where I'm going to gain the points, and it's already enough. We wear the jersey. Guess what we did early in this race? Guess what Tentoni did early in this race? Yes, he gained 3 points, if that's what you were thinking. He picked up 3 KOM points in the early stages. What is his lead? 3 points. Who just won the climb? Kruiswijk. Kruiswijk would be wearing the jersey. It would be his. Tentoni would borrow it. Actually, no, he wouldn't borrow it because Kruiswijk's third. He's not in the lead of the overall. So Tentoni would not be wearing the jersey tomorrow. Kruiswijk would. Tentoni's got it because he picked up those 3 points in advance. So far, so good. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. And bye for now.